Nigerians will not hold Tinubu responsible for their suffering. He's not the one ruling. Yakanssai, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. Our statesman Alhaji Yakanssai has admitted that Nigerians are truly suffering due to the recent economic challenge under the present administration. He stated that the cashless policy has caused a major breakdown among the Nigerian people, have endured an hike in fuel price, increases in exchange rate, and being unable to do their businesses. However, the other statesman believed that Nigerians will not vilify Tinubu for their suffering. He alleged that the people understand that Asiwaju is not the one ruling and he has not been involved in the government system. He argued that the Nigerian people are understanding people who knows the letdown of his government has nothing to do with Tinubu. He said, and I quote, "The truth is that a foreign exchange rate has presented from the time Buhari took over to the present day. The market at the time Buhari took over is not as versatile as it was at the time Buhari came in. There is less economic activity in Nigeria. The economy of Nigeria now, 8 years after Buhari took power, is nothing to be compared to when it was before arrived. Nigerians are suffering, but I do not think they will hold Tinubu responsible for it because he is not the one ruling Nigeria. The truth is that the foreign exchange rate has worsened from the time Buhari took over to the present day. The market in Nigeria today is not as versatile as it was at the time Buhari came in. There is less economic activity in Nigeria. The economy of Nigeria now, 8 years after Buhari took over power, is nothing to be compared to what it was before he arrived. Nigerians are suffering, but I do not think they will hold Tinubu responsible for it because he is not the one ruling Nigeria." Now, this particular issue of they're not holding Nigeria possible, let me come and let me explain something to you. Ordinarily, Adi bin Tinubu is a member of the opposition party. He is not a member of the ruling party. I will come outside and I'll say, okay. I will come outside and I'll say, okay. But the fact that this man is actually the man that marketed this man to us, made some promises on behalf of this man. And it's not just anybody. He's the national leader of this party, which he would come in, he should have gone in and say, okay, this particular wahala where you face, let us brainstorm. These are possible solutions. You cannot exonerate. There is no how you want to look at it. There is no how. You bring somebody come my shop, say the person you want, you are the fine sales girl. If that person thief, now you are go tell say the person where you bring thief my money. Now what thing I go tell people? This person, in fact, if care is not taken with a year, say you then collab with you, carry the money go. Yes, you are not. What's it called? Tinubu cannot be exonerated. This one is Nigerian people understand. All this one you are speaking is plenty grammar. Who came out and told Nigerians that, made promises on behalf of on behalf of this man? Who came out? Who came out and said all the sweet and beautiful nothings to us? Who came out? And then now you are coming out with plenty super story that you are not the one. Why have you not sold that? You are coming out to tell us you're not like that and you're not going to do like that and we should give you opportunity. Oga, we are never going to trust you ever again until you come out and prove to us that you are different. By doing what? By showing us things. We are tired of hearing, I will do this one, I will not do this one, it is not like this, it is like that. We want you to come outside and show us. There is still time. You have from now till May to tell us so you can find a particular sector. And even if you even start doing it now, people will say it is because we're in election period. Yes. That's why I keep saying this my own school of thoughts is if a political party really wants to remain in power for as long, it is in their palms. All they need to do is to make sure that as they are struggling, as they are pushing for their own candidates to win, if they are candidate to win, they make sure that their candidate performs. They give advice, they brainstorm, they make sure, as in the party, make sure that is because a win for that particular candidate is a win for the party. If the candidate does pretty good, it is a plus for the party. They can ride on the back of that candidate anytime, any day, and they campaign. And they're going to, people still vote for them. I don't know if you're making sense. But for you to come out now and start saying that Tinubu is not, it is not true. It is not true. That idea, he should have sold it to this government. Even if you tell me, do I know if he sold it to them and they refused to take it? Then he should have come out to spoken. But Tinubu went mute. He went mute immediately this government came into power. Because he no one talk, so that the no go come tell and say, why you they talk? Do you know how many times he would have come out to speak, giving solutions to problem, giving advices to the government, other past leaders that has nothing to do with Nigeria again, that want nothing to do with Nigeria, that cannot be anything. They came out and they gave their solutions. OBJ came out, the former president, GEJ, came out. And they keep giving insights to issues, at least, or identify with the people's no. Tinubu kept him, and all of a sudden you're coming as to say Nigerian people understand. We will never understand that. If in fact we are worried why till now he's not opening up his mouth. It is until even after the fuel scarcity. The fuel scarcity was on, he did not open his mouth, he did not identify with a problem. It is when they can't do the one with torture and for body. He now came out and he's like, he's sympathizing with us. I beg you, we don't need the sympathy. We don't need the empathy now. It is now too late. It's too late. No matter what we say no to APC thief. You can as well do well not to be uncivilized though. You can give your opinion without being uncivilized. I just tire for the way people talk. I just tire for those people. If you talk, they'll say he put Buhari there. But how? We all love Buhari 2015. Everyone thought he was a godsend, but unfortunately, things did not go down well, as we all expected. Does that make Tinubu the problem of Nigeria? Okay, if you ask many of Obi's supporters why they're supporting him, they say he's young. And what the hell is a track record of a former governor who could provide or do anything for the people of Anambra State? And how? He's promising heaven and earth with no good records as a former governor. Well, I will vote Tinubu as long as we are all supporting all those politicians we don't face rulers before, because they are all old politicians we don't face rule before, according to legendary fella said, Tinubu all the way. Well, my dear, all this one you are saying is super story. Now play you day. I will not reward. It's just like somebody came into your organization and the person did not do well, and you're rewarding that person for failure. We are not talking about a child. We are not talking about you trying to train that child now, wanting the child to know that it is okay to fail. You're a full-blown adult, and you are employed in an organization to make things okay. And you are not able to. I will show you the door and you're going to leave because you were brought in to add value and you're not giving value. I am not coming out to say this one, that one. That is what it is. That is what it is. That is what you are not bringing value, and you are now coming back to, why don't you try me? Oga, no. Bye-bye. Carry your bag to go. That is it. I am responsible for my organization the same way you're responsible for your actions. You were selling this man to us. Now, my problem is not even just you sold this man to us. It is the fact that you refuse to identify with the people for those number of 8 years. 8 years. You refuse to come outside and speak against the one that the policy took that is not good. I'm not saying you should come and make it, but it gets intelligently the way we go chipping some things. Pretend like say the support, even if it was pretend, go ever do them. You kept quiet, even when the country was on the verge of collapsing. Even after the COVID, before COVID, palliative talk, palliative no talk. NSAS talk, NSAS no talk. Your mouth then use super glue, gum and together. You did not identify with the people. You did not tell the people, say, una do, make una no vex. It was until when you now had the guts to come and start telling us that he was not the uncle. You don't miss a chance. Next time, maybe in the next life, what the right thing to do is, say you didn't interested in this thing. You do it in. You sell yourself. You thought that the nut would just give you. After that, they will hand over to you. Now play you day. And you are saying P2B did nothing for the people of Anambra. There is something I'm going to say. You can come and say a governor did not do enough. But you will not say a governor did nothing. Just like I will not even come out to say Tinubu did nothing when he was a governor of Lagos State. I will say yes. majority of the things Tinubu is taking attributes to is not his own. Some of them are his. But I can't come outside and say Tinubu did nothing for Lagos. Okay. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the